Welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. Joe Bowling with you, coming to you from PSJA North. It's a Tri-City Classic, and the Raiders are hosting this tournament, and now the Raiders are on the floor. The home team represented on the scoreboard and playing in front of a pretty packed house, really, when you factor in that they got some student section here. Going to make some noise. Raiders against the Feria Lions, and welcome to the broadcast here as we are off and running. Raider basketball on the outside. A heavy favorite in this game coming in. We'll just see if they take care of the ball, and they don't there. There's a turnover. Out of the gate, the Feria Lions going to have to play some letter-perfect basketball here to stay in this ball game. Out of the gate on paper. Just underway in the first quarter of play. Lions inbound the ball in the backcourt. Abraham Nunez will bring it across. Gets it over into the hands of Donovan Hernandez. Shot goes up and in, made by Hernandez. And is it on the floor? Yes. Wave the foul off. Or will they count it? Non-shooting foul. Even though they put 2 points on the scoreboard. Official changes that. Ball belongs to the Lions, out of bounds. Long pass in the backcourt. You can go there with that. Isaiah Vinto is it. Brings it across the timeline. He'll attack. Get it on the baseline. Conde with a shot. That won't go. Rebound in the paint. Raiders secured it, and then a foul's called. Stops play with 7:35 to go here in the half. Thanks for watching here on Rio Sports Live. Whatever social media you may be watching this game on. Minute 34 to go here in the first quarter. Raider basketball looking for the first points of the game. Arturo Beltran has it. Pass it in the left side. Now they'll go on the blocks. Nothing develops for Ricky Garcia. Puts it on the floor into a double team. Got it back out to Salinas. Salinas gets it back to Galvan. Good active defense by the Lions out of the gate here in this ball game, and that ball's knocked out of bounds. Appreciate the comments coming in from Johnny Flores. My pleasure doing these games, my friend. 7:07 to go in the first quarter. The other broadcast going on over Nicky Rose. Still waiting to see if we solve the puzzle of the announcer situation there. Right now we've got video and playing that with some crowd noise to at least give a presentation of the games who otherwise may not be able to see it. Still 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. No score as of yet. Salinas wants a three. That won't go. Rebound, offensive board. Put that up. No good. Point blank. Missed by Beltran. Rebound by the Lions. La Feria basketball. 6:45 to go. Penetration to the free throw line. Working on the right baseline. Skipping outside. Good ball movement for an open three. That's short. Missed by Conde. Rebound by the Lions. They'll control it. Another three on the way. That's good. Manny Solis kept it alive, and then Hernandez put it in. There's a double team, and there's a whistle and a jump ball. .6:27 to go in the first quarter. Lions in the front court with the ball. Pass on the right side, off the dribble to the baseline for La Feria Lions. Cutters go through. There's a turnover. Just out of the reach of Manny Solis. Turnover gives the ball to the Raiders. Slow start for PSJA North. Ball deflected, nearly stolen. Conde realized that he saved that ball back in bounds. He would have put his team in a 5-on-4 situation, so he elected just to ride it out of bounds. Inbound play, and that's an easy steal. Picked up by Trevino. Trevino hands it off in the backcourt. Lions with the ball and the lead. Conde has it with 5:43 to go in the first quarter. Off the dribble. Spins it, got fouled. No, an offensive foul. He'll push off. Conde whistle for the foul. Stops play with 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Raiders inbound the ball. Salinas has it. Salinas outside to Beltran. That ball's stolen. Lions have it again. In the front court is Conde. Hands it off on the left side. Nothing there. Peeling out is Trevino. Trevino to Conde. Conde off the dribble. Bounce pass for an open three. Nunez. That won't go. Offensive rebound by the Lions. Put that one up no good. Another offensive board. Put it up and in. Lions just simply outworking the Raiders right now. Have scored the game's first 5 points. Layup goes up and in by Dante Galvan. Galvan with the bucket. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. Lions with the basketball. Hernandez off the dribble. Skims a pass over to Trevino. There's a charge. 4:46 to go in the first quarter. First game we've had the PA announcer working the magic here today, trying to keep the crowd in the game. And before the next inbound play, Raiders want to call a timeout. We'll take one too. This is RealSportsLive.com.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Back here after the timeout. 4:46 remains in the first quarter. 5-2 the score. The Feria Lions with the lead. PSJA North Raiders with the ball. It's a pool play game here. Raiders trying to get something working the offense. Cantu gets a look at a three, but it won't go. Offensive rebound. Ramon Salinas keeps that alive for another three. Beltran misfires on that. Another offensive board, this time by the Raiders. Shot goes up, no good, and a foul called, and Ricky Garcia is going to get to the free throw line. Lions out of the gate with the early lead. Garcia to the free throw line for the Raiders. This is a Pool A game. The other team in this pool is New Way Christian. Free throw up and good by Garcia. New Way Christian was scheduled to play last week in the Hidalgo Classic, the Pirate Classic. They didn't make it due to an injury to the coach. Free throw good by Garcia. 4:24 to go in the first quarter. Lions with the ball and the lead. They'll see full court pressure after the made free throw. In the backcourt, Malachi Garcia dribbles it man-to-man against Matthew Cantu. Takes him, still got to get across the timeline. Hurries, got it across there, fell to the ground, loose ball. Picked up and a jump ball called. Garcia was just doing everything he could to get across the timeline. Once he did, he was in trouble. 4:11 to go in the quarter. 5-4 game. Lions still on top. Raiders can take the game's first lead for their home team. In the front court, Salinas hands it off in the paint. Nothing there for Beltran. Nice perimeter movement. Galvan for three. Good. Dante Galvan knocks it in. Now the pressure set up once again by the Raiders. And there's a 5-second call. That's what was missing in the early part of this game. Raiders just weren't making any shots, couldn't set up any pressure. And right now it's caused back-to-back turnovers against the La Feria Lions. 7-5 lead for the Raiders. Their ball out of bounds on the baseline. Cantu to throw it in. Baseball's one in the backcourt. That's a loose ball. Nice catch by Salinas. Over it goes for a three by Galvan. That won't go. Rebound over the back. Easy call. Garcia goes over the back. His first, team foul number 2 against the Raiders of PSJA North. Nonetheless, a stoppage in play allows the full court press to be set up once again. Throw over the top of that for the Lions. Unable to catch it though is Hernandez. Turnover, here come the Raiders. Nearly turn it right back over. Ball out of bounds, touch last by the Lions. 3:38 to go here in the first quarter of play. Substitution off the bench for the PSJA North Raiders. As they'll bring in Severa Lerma. Lerma plays catch with Salinas, gets it back in the left corner, makes the move, nothing there. Outside it goes. Free throw line. Garcia spins it back out. 3 this time. Lerma can't connect. Rebound in the paint by the Raiders. Shot goes up, foul call. Garcia goes to the line. Ricky Garcia secures his second rebound of the game. He'll step to the free throw line. Thus far, he's scored 2 points there. He's made his only 2 attempts. 3:17 left here in the first quarter. First one good. Garcia now with 3 points. Substitutes off the bench for La Feria. Isaiah Vinto in the ball game. Also another replacement. Missed free throw by Garcia. Lions with the ball. Off the dribble in the front court. The offensive end. That's an open 3 and wave it off. Travel getting his feet set was Manny Solis. I think he was shocked he was that wide open. 3:03 to go. Back in action, Raiders with the ball. Raiders from the top of the key. There's a 3. That one won't go. Missed by Beltran. Rebound by the Lions in the back court. Lions now in the front court. Working to the left side beyond the arc. La Feria with the ball. Visitors on the scoreboard. Running one-hander. Back of the rim. No good. Rebound by the Raiders. Raiders want to run now in the front court. Have numbers. Garcia lay up. Missed it. Rebound. Got his own board. Put it up. Blocked out of there. He'll secure another board. And then a travel is going to be called. Ricky Garcia would like to get that one back. He had an easy look. Nothing doing on the trip down. 2:29 to go in the quarter. Lions basketball out of bounds. Overhead pass over the top of the defense. They've got a head of the pack and a foul called. Vinto. Be a non-shooting foul. Next game takes us to San Antonio Veterans against Harlingen South. 2:25 remaining here in the first quarter of this one. Lob inside for the Lions. That goes out of bounds. Trevino missed it, tried to get the rebound. Julian Trevino put it out of bounds. 2:22 left in the quarter. Raiders with the ball. Top of the key it goes. On the dribble, Beltran pulls up for the jumper. That's a tough look. Missed. Rebound by the Lions. Vinto with the board. Brings it front side, knocked to the ground. Stops the play with 2:05 to go here in the first quarter. It'll be La Feria Lion basketball out of bounds. In the backcourt area, Nunez will bring it across. Guarded straight up defense by Dante Galvan near a steal. Pass in the hands on the right side for a banker that goes up and in. Off the dribble, Raiders back with the basketball. Puente has it, top of the key to Galvan. Galvan brings it outside. Galvan launches a 3. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound. Lions have it. Working into the front court. Off the dribble. Here comes Trevino. Down 1. La Feria here in the first quarter. Nice pass in the paint. Shot up. No good. Miss. Rebound. La Feria Lions get it. Shoot it up and make it. Solis with the stick back. And La Feria back on top with 1:19 to go here in the quarter. Raiders with the ball. Launching a 3. That's off the rim. No good. Missed by Lerma. Offensive board though. Galvan out beyond the arc. To Beltran. Right side. Around the perimeter this time for the Raiders. Open look for Galvan. Got that one off. Missed it. Rebound by the Lions. Vinto with the board. In the backcourt, hands it off. Nunez will bring it up. Lions can now build on the lead with 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Off the dribble. That's in trouble. Loose ball. Picked up, rolls out of there, still loose at the midcourt area. Finally, Galvan comes out of there with it. Shot it, missed it, got fouled. Well, that's not the classic way you bring it down court. That ball rolled more than it was passed or dribbled. And yet, Dante Galvan steps to the free throw line for the PSJA North Raiders. First one good. Dante now with 6 points, leads the team in scoring. That's his first free throw of the ball game. Got a message here on Facebook. Any word on the row game? We're broadcasting over at Nicky Rowe. Just my announcer called it in at 10:45 last night that he wasn't going to make it. So we've been scrambling ever since to find the play-by-play coverage. We've reached out in a couple areas. We may have some assistance there on that broadcast. That pass long in the track down by the Lions. That was nice hustle, but out of bounds it goes. Noe Conda saw that ball was going to go out of bounds for the Lions, and he raced ahead of Adam Puente for the Raiders, who had decided that was just going to roll out of bounds. Lions with the reset. Steal by the Raiders, 36 seconds to go. Raiders with the ball in the front corner. From the corner, Cantu for three, got it.
Number 0, Matthew Cantu for 3.
Cantu has his first points of the game. Lions back with the ball. There's a travel.
Raider ball.
Raider basketball with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. They'll play it out for one. Leading by 3. Down to 4. To 3. Here's a 3 by Cantu. That'll count. No good off the rim. 1 quarter in the books. After 8 minutes of play, PSJA North looks up and sees they're only separated by 3. La Feria Lions hanging tough. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué El Zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
Shopping for furniture, appliances, or building supplies? Habitat for Humanity Restore has it all at discounted prices. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here, and thanks again for watching high school sports here on RealSportsLive.com. You know, I got the Brownsville soccer brackets, and I got the okay to broadcast that tournament. And last night I got the first baseball tournament brackets coming in with pool play, as we're already starting to set up additional broadcasts coming down the line. Like I said when I started this, we're going to broadcast multiple sports. I was looking at McAllen Row yesterday at the Aquatic Center and how to pull off broadcast of the swim meets. I think I've got that, well, we can pull that off. Rebound, and the Raiders have it as we start the second quarter play. PSJA North up by 3. La Feria Lions led in that first quarter. Here's a 3 that rims out, no good, and a foul call. And establishing position, Mark Thomas is going to get called for the foul on the La Feria Lions. 7:41 to go. We'll start getting softball tournament information as well. Soccer, we'll roll that out real soon here. Next week, over to the House of Pain. We'll be at McAllen Memorial for girls basketball action. I've already got the brackets on that. My thanks to the McAllen School District for helping yesterday and getting the internet set up for the broadcasts that are taking place over at Rowe the next 3 days. Free throw number 1 is up by Dante Galvan. Or as Raul says, go Raiders go. Go fight, win. Thanks for the view. Please be sharing this if those fans watching it on social media. That helps get the word out to additional fans that may not know what's going on. Free throw good by Galvan. Also encourage fans watching to like the page. Follow RealSportsLive.com. There's so much more that we're building. But again, it's just a small steps to a big project. Lions have the ball in the backcourt. They'll throw it in the backcourt and throw it away. Turnovers were not a big factor in that first quarter. Lions took care of the ball for the most part. And right now, the Raiders have it. Three-pointer, Beltran. That's an open look, but it won't go. Offensive rebound. Ramon Salinas secures that. Gets it out on the dribble. Lerma off the shot, missed. Rebound, offensive board, put it up and in. Timur Lamb. Lamb with a bucket. More pressure now set up by the Raiders. Lions have numbers on the backside of the press to the right side. Shot goes up off the glass, too strong. Rebound in the paint. Raiders control it. The right idea by the Lions, just couldn't get the shot to finish. Raiders now for a three in the corner. That won't go. And a whistle on the rebound. Stops play with 6:44 to go in the first half. It'll be Raider basketball. PSJA North to throw this one in. Or Feria to throw it in. Lions get it. Stolen. Galvan gets it in the corner to Martinez. He'll travel. Substitution off the bench for the Raiders. Here comes Matthew Cantu back in the game. He'll replace Daniel Martinez. On the drive for the Lions from the baseline. Shot rolls in. Manny Salas with the bucket. He's got 8. The lead is at 5 for the Raiders at PSJA North. On the dribble, that ball's tipped. Nearly stolen, and then on the whistle there is a foul. They'll call that on Conde, on that double team. 6:11 to go, and that's the 9th team foul on the La Feria Lion. Arturo Bertrand at the line. Hasn't shot a free throw yet. Hasn't scored a point yet for PSJA North. Good. Another one coming up. Beltran misses on that one. Rebound by the Lions. Lions in the front court. Conde has it. On the dribble to the right side. In the corner. Open three. Solis won't make that one. Rebound. Offensive board. Put that up. No good. Rebound taken down by the Raiders. Ahead of the pack. Can they get there? Yes. Layup. No good. Missed by Beltran. Rebound back by the Lions. Garcia has it in the back court. Hands it out to Vento. Vento attacks in the paint. Got fouled. That'll be the 7th team foul on PSJA North, so free throws coming up for La Feria. And you can see the Lions are just intent to try to pressure getting the ball back across the midcourt stripe before the Raiders can set up any type of press situation. Free throw number 1 by Vento is good. He'll get a second on the bonus. For Vento, that's his first point of the game. He's been active on the boards with 4 rebounds here in the first half. Second free throw, pinball's out. Rebound to the Raiders. Galvan secures his 4th board. Layup, Galvan made it, but first, travel. Galvan used the extra step, says the official. La Feria down 5. Now we'll get the ball back. Lions to throw it in. Long pass. Nice catch. Lions still trying to break the pressure, and they do so. Solis gets it out to Garcia. Now off the right side. Penetrating move. Shot up, no good. Rebound by the Raiders. Secured by Beltran. In the front court for the Raiders. On the offensive end, up 5. 5:19 to go here in the first half. Ball poked away. Beltran recovers. Outside to Cantu. Cantu in the corner to Salinas for 3. That's short. Rebound, offensive board. Salinas got his own board. In the hands of Galvan. Galvan on the dribble. Inside, that rolls out. Rebound by the Lions. La Feria with the basketball. Trevino brings it in the front court. Over it goes to Conde. Conde on the drive, in the paint. Laid it up, missed it. Rebound Raiders. Beltran gets the board. Beltran all the way inside. Nobody stopped him. Layup good. Arturo Beltran literally walked that ball right down the middle of the lane for the layup. 7-point lead. Lions back on the attack with a layup good. answered by Julian Trevino. For Trevino, that's his first points of the game. 4:22 to go in the half. Raiders up 5. They led 12-9 after a quarter. There's a three that won't go. Rebound by the Lions, and they'll secure it. Another board for Isaiah Vinto. That's his 6th of the game. Vinto to Conde. 4:06 to go in the half. Conde on the dribble. Takes it right side. Attacks the goal. Shot it. Left it short. Rebound by Ramon Salinas. Here come the Raiders. Beltran to the free throw line. Back outside to Salinas. Ramon Salinas attacks in the lane. A lot of contact. Charge. Salinas had the right idea. He was free for what would have been a 6-foot shot. Elected to go for the additional couple of feet forward and got called for the charge. Player control, non-shooting foul. 3:48 to go here in the half. The Feria Lions will inbound the ball on the baseline. Pressure, though, after the stop on the whistle. So the Raiders can set up that offense. Lions trying to break it. Nunez in the backcourt. Outlet to Garza, then his pass deflected. Lions do break the press and then throw it away on the backside. Had Solis taken one step towards the goal, he would have had a layup. He was trying to figure out spacing on the fly. 3:33 to go here in the half. Raiders with the basketball. Beltran has it. Launches a long three. That one rims out. 3-point shooting just not there for the PSJA North Raiders. As a team, they're 1 of 16 from beyond the arc. Lions with the basketball. Garcia gets fouled. Stops play with 3:13 to go, and that'll be a free throw opportunity for Malachi Garcia. My wife Dahlia over here running camera, freezing to death. It's not as cold as it was last week in Hidalgo, but it's there. Free throw is good for Malachi Garcia. As a team, La Feria Lions now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Next one for Garcia, also good. Every time you look up, La Feria Lions hanging around. PSJA North has maintained the lead since a couple of minutes into the first quarter, but haven't separated themselves from this pesky Lion team. Galvan has it on the dribble. Splits a defender. A lot of contact there. This time they'll call a blocking foul. So Lee's called for the foul. Dante Galvan to the line. Galvan in the game has 9 points. He leads his team in scoring. 2 shots coming up here. First one is no good. At the line now, he's 4 of 5. Next one coming up for Galvan. That's good. Galvan in double digits. First player to reach that for either team. 2:55 to go in a half. Made free throws, allows the pressure. Here come the Lions. They beat it. Now on the offensive end, shot goes up. That's a blocking foul against the Raiders. I'll say this for the Lions. Their intent to attack right in the middle of this PSJA North defense. Fearless, anyone with the ball in their hands. Isaiah Vinto to the line. 2 shots here. Both teams in the double bonus. First one good. Nunez. Ready with the next one. Made that. That was Abraham Nunez with 2. 2:49 remaining here in the half. 20-18 score. Wide open 3 by Daniel Martinez. That won't go. Rebound by the Lions. Handed outside, working on the left side. On the dribble. Everything looking to penetrate this defense. Conde on the drive. Takes it, spins, banks it. No good. Got his own board. In traffic. Shot it. Missed that too. Rebound. Pinballs out to the Raiders of PSJA North. On the dribble, Galvan. There's a whistle and foul called on the Lions. They'll call that on Conde.
32 for the Raiders. Number 10, Dante Galvan.
Galvan back to the line. 2:18 left here in the first half. Galvan makes the first. Galvan now with 11 points. Substitute in the game, Ramon Salinas checks in for the Raiders. He'll replace Matthew Cantu. Next free throw by Galvan. That's good. Galvan's got 12. Lead back to 4, and here comes the pressure again. Lions will try to throw it in. They'll get it in. Now they got to break the press. Backcourt pressure and another foul. Free throws coming up for the La Feria Lions. Just walk on down here right now. Stops the clock with 2:16 to go. Next game coming up is going to be San Antonio Veterans against Harlingen South. Haven't seen the Veterans team play. I saw their girls play earlier this year. Nunez at the line. First one won't go. Second one coming up for Abraham Nunez. He'll make that. 3-point game. Raiders with the ball. Each team has scored 10 points here in the second quarter. Galvan on the dribble. Straight up man-to-man defense. Beats his man off the dribble. Gets it out for a Martinez. This time he penetrates, shot it, and made it. He elected to go away from the three-point shot. Martinez with a little baseline jumper. 5-point game, and then a timeout called by the La Feria Lions. Pressure was coming. They call a timeout. With that, we'll take a timeout. Raiders up 5. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Mott's Lumberyard is one of the largest in the valley. If you need it, we have it. Everything from lumber, insulation, roofing, plywood, and sheetrock. After 45 years of business, we've basically came up with our own lumber philosophy that allows us to offer the best option to customers on any job. We know the area, we know the lumber, and most importantly, we know you. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Doing some gardening or home improvements this weekend? Visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores.
Back here after the timeout. Minute 52 left in the half. 24-19 your score. PSJA North with the lead. Lions of La Feria hanging in here in the backcourt with the ball down 5. Got to break this pressure. They'll have some trouble. Throw over the top and break it. Now set up the offense. Trevino spins in the lane. Hangs in the air. Shot it off the back of the rim. That won't go. Rebound by the Raiders. Raiders in the front court. Nice pass to the left side. Layup good. Made by Matthew Cantu. Cantu with 4 in the game. Now the lead's at 7 as the Raiders have extended out. Lions again break the pressure, or trying to, in the back court. Trevino has some trouble, got it across the timeline. Now a bounce pass is stolen, and here comes Cantu yet again. Nice recovery that time of the Lions to at least keep that from being a layup situation. Clock stops with 1:07 to go in the half. Inbound play coming up for the Raiders of PSJA North. James Noriega now in the game. He'll throw it in, caught by Beltran. Beltran outside, now further outside they go. We'll drop down to 1 minute left here in this first half of play. Raiders get it outside to Rodriguez, who finds Cantu. Cantu in the corner to Martinez. Martinez with 45 seconds to go in the half. Over to Beltran. They'll work the motion offense outside. Now Beltran on the dribble. Gives it up. Spin it over for a 3 by Noriega. That won't go. Offensive rebound by the Raiders, and then a foul called. Timur Lamb secured the board, and the three-point shooting for PSJA North. They're 0 for 7 here in the second quarter. They were 1 of 11 in the first quarter, so 1 of 18 total from beyond the arc. Lamb at the line. First time there today, misses the first. From the free throw line, they're 11 of 15 are the Raiders of PSJA North. Next free throw by Lamb. Won't go. 0 for 2 on the trip. Lions get the rebound. The Feria needing a bucket here. Still within 7, 25 seconds to go. Will they go for one shot? Not sure on that. Nunez hands it off. On the drive is Trevino. Over on the right side, Vento running one-hander. A lot of contact. Charge. Charge called, and now with 14 seconds left here in the half, it'll be Raider basketball. Meanwhile, a substitution to check in the ball game. Here comes Ramon Salinas in. He'll replace Matthew Cantu for the PSJA North Raiders. Take a break at halftime. Got to rest my voice on 9 games in one day. Raiders with the ball. Down to 10 seconds. On the dribble is Salinas. Down to 7. Now to 5. 3. This is Beltran. That'll count. Way short. 3-pointers just did not fall for the Raiders in the second quarter. Really didn't fall in the first half either. Overall, they still lead by 7. Halftime. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato valley-wide.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
My name is Isaac Smith, and I'm co-owner of Mott's Building Materials. The Mott's Flooring Department has everything, with the largest in-stock selection in the Valley. You can find vinyl and ceramic tile, hardwood, carpet, and vinyl flooring all under one roof. Our flooring experts can help you figure out what works best for you and your budget. Walk out with your floor that same day or get it delivered anywhere in the Valley the next day. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Help us give back to the community. Volunteer your time or donate to Habitat for Humanity Restore. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
My name is Ben Smith, and I'm the general manager at the Palm Beach location. The sales staff at Mott's can help you find the right materials for the job. We're experienced, friendly, and eager to help. With that DIY project you've been waiting to start, or that large order you need to fill fast, our experts can help you figure out what's best for you and your budget. And if you're way in over your head, we can point you in the right direction. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Doing some gardening or home improvements this weekend? Visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
My name is Isaac Smith, and I'm co-owner of Mott's Building Materials. The Mott's Paint Department has everything you need for any budget. We carry professional grade products from brands like PPG, Ralph Lauren, Czar Stains, all at great prices. With the newest technology on the market, you can see the latest color trends and visualize your next project. If you still need help, we can give you pointers and make suggestions based on what you need. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Mott's Lumberyard is one of the largest in the valley. If you need it, we have it. Everything from lumber, insulation, roofing, plywood, and sheetrock. After 45 years of business, we've basically came up with our own lumber philosophy that allows us to offer the best option to customers on any job. We know the area, we know the lumber, and most importantly, we know you. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
Doing some gardening or home improvements this weekend? Visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué el zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
Shopping for furniture, appliances, or building supplies? Habitat for Humanity Restore has it all at discounted prices. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué el zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
Start of the second half here. PSJA North with the ball and a 7-point lead. Three-pointer goes up and in. That was missing in the second quarter, but the Raiders this time connect to start the third quarter play. And just like that, they're up by 10. On the dribble for the Lions of Feria. There's a travel. Lions took care of the ball for the most part as well in that first half. But turn it over a couple of times, give up a couple of made shots out of the gate, and they could be chasing this Raider team from double digits from here on. Raiders with the ball. There's a three on the way. That one's no good. Stops play with 6:41 to go in the third quarter. Well, they brought some lunch up here, and I promptly dropped the plate that I brought up for my wife. But if you haven't seen where we're at, it's not the easiest of things to get up to where we're located to broadcast from. It's a good angle to see the game from, as you can see on the screen. There's a steal. Lions on the turnover, got to get back. Raiders on the offensive end. There's a travel. Turnover right back to you. Stops the clock with 6:28 remaining. We're in the third quarter. Coming up next, Harlingen South takes on San Antonio Veterans. Lions basketball, Feria with it in the front court. Handed off to Noah Conda. Conda puts it on the floor, takes it inside. Pass it outside to Vento. Vento off the dribble, puts it up. That missed. Puente with the rebound. Here come the Raiders. Salinas has the basketball. Out near the midcourt area. 6:02 to go here in the third quarter play. Salinas left side pass to Cantu. To Puente. Back on the left side. There's a double dribble. Another turnover by PSJA North. Substitution in for the Raiders. Here comes Severa Lerma into the ballgame. Lions on the attack. Conde off the glass and in. Noah Conde with the bucket. Stops the clock with 5:41 to go here in the third quarter of play. Thanks for watching us here on RealSportsLive.com. Also on the social media side of things. Raiders with the ball. Playing catch outside. They scored 12 in the first quarter, 14 in the second. Leading here by 8. Pass in the corner for 3. That's good. Dante Galvan with 3. They made 1 3-pointer in the first half. They've made 2 here in this third quarter alone for the Raiders. Loose ball picked up by Trevino. Trevino hands it off to Nunez. Attacks. Here's a shot that goes up. No good, but a foul call. And Manny Solis will head to the free throw line. 4:40 remaining here in the third quarter. This is game 3 of our broadcast today. Man, I had a good-looking plate of food I was bringing up here, too. Had everything set. Turnover on my end. Free throw by Manny Solis is in. Next one coming up. Solis in the game, 9 points. Misses that. Rebound for the Raiders. Outside Salinas. Getting that 3-point shooting for PSJA North. They were 1 of 11 in the first quarter, 0 for 8 in the second quarter. And now have come out hitting their first 2 beyond the arc here. 3 by Beltran. On the dribble, takes it inside traffic. A lot of contact, missed it, but an offensive rebound put up and in by Puente. For Adam Puente, he scored for the first time today. Now the lead is 12. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Lions, LaFeria with the basketball. In the front court is Trevino. That pass is picked up by Conde. Goes baseline. Nice move. Lay it up and in. .345 remaining. Third quarter action. PSJA North. That ball's deflected. Still loose. Picked up, and here come the Lions into the front court. Right side layup good. Salas on the finish. Leads back to 8. Raiders have the ball. Outside to Beltran. Beltran to Puente. Inside. Easy shot. Goes up. In. Lerma with the finish. 3:08 to go here in the third. LaFeria ball. It's a high pass. Nearly stolen. Out of bounds it goes. Off the hands of Dante Galvan. .301 to go here in the third quarter. Lions get it in. Conde in the backcourt. Brings it across the timeline. Handles it with either hand. Takes it off the dribble. Spins it outside on the right sideline. Ball caught by Hernandez. Gets it inside. And a charge is called. Gives the ball back to PSJA North. 2:47 left here in the third. And the Raiders want to call a timeout. They lead by 10. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato valley-wide.
Back here as we start the third quarter after the timeout called by the Raiders. They lead by 10. They'll work the ball on the baseline. Layup goes up, no good. Fighting for the rebound on the sideline there. And that'll be Lion basketball. Both teams hustling for that loose ball. 2:30 remaining here in the third. The Feria scored 9 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second. Have trailed by as many as 12, now currently down 10. Beat the full court pressure. Have it in the front court on the offensive end. Trevino on a clear out. Finds a cutter in the lane. Working outside. No shots developing yet. Conde off the dribble. Threw it away. Had the idea that he could bring the defense to him and then give up the ball, but Conde threw it away. 2:08 to go in the third. PSJA North, the Raiders on their home floor. Playing it on the offensive end for an open look from three. Bury it. Severo Lerma with a three. He's got 5 points in the ball game. That's the third three-pointer made by the Raiders here in this third quarter. Minute 45 to go. Lions with the ball. Across the timeline to Conde. Takes it down the sideline. Takes it baseline all the way in. Lays it up. No good. Offensive rebound. Ripped out of the air. Where did Mark Thomas come from? Ball knocked out of bounds after that. Turnover. Good hustle by Thomas to find a way to get that offensive rebound. 13-point lead now for the Raiders of PSJA North. That's the biggest of the game. Minute 27 left. In the third, Lerma with a big step. Pass it over to Beltran. Top of the key, it goes to Salinas. Salinas on the dribble. Gives it up to Beltran. Top of the key it goes. Long three. In. Dante Galvan, and that was a deep three. And how about the Raiders here in the third quarter? Make it 4 for 4 beyond the arc. Lions on the attack, on the baseline. Get it in the corner. Garcia for three. That won't go. Rebound. Lions get that. Put it up in a foul call. This time Thomas got the rebound and went up for the shot. Got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Stops the clock with 46 seconds to go. We're in the third quarter. PSJA North Raiders leading. New Way Christian, the other team in this pool. Free throw coming up. Made them both. Thomas in the books with 2 points. The lead is 12 for PSJA North. 38 seconds left here in the third. Raiders on the offense. Outside to Lerma. Tracked down by Galvan. 30 seconds on the clock. Galvan handles it. Got a screen. Takes it in the lane, dishes off outside for Beltran's three, and that won't go. First miss beyond the arc here in the third quarter for the Raiders. Get the offensive rebound. Work it outside, another three. This one misses. Lions back to the basketball. Into the left side. Garcia off the dribble. Turned it over. Here come the Raiders in the front end for a layup that won't go, but Severo Lerma will go to the free throw line. Severo Lerma to the line. A couple of teams from San Antonio coming up in our next two games. San Antonio veterans, first up against Harlingen South, and then San Antonio Antonian will take on Weslaco East at 2:30. Substitutions, 3 new players in the game for the Raiders of PSJA North. Matthew Cantu checks in, Daniel Martinez, and James Noriega. Free throw good for Lerma. 2 for 2 on that trip. 3 at the buzzer, and that's it for the third. Raiders double up the Lions in the third quarter, 18-9. They lead comfortably now. We head to the fourth quarter after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Help us give back to the community. Volunteer your time or donate to Habitat for Humanity Restore. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore, great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué El Zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
Back here, high school basketball continues on RealSportsLive.com. We're set for the fourth quarter to start. Chiming in from Laredo Sports Extra, watching the game, saying Alexander and United South are big teams in this tournament. Agreed. Laredo United South in Pool G, along with Donna North and Edinburgh. And meanwhile, Alexander's in Pool B with Hannah and Santa Maria. We'll see neither of those teams here in today's action on this gym as we start the fourth quarter and the Lions get the stop. However, we've got 8 more games tomorrow, and I can pretty much assure you we'll see those teams. Lions with the ball. 7:43 to go in this game. Lions down 14 now, trying to play some defense. Raiders with the ball. From the baseline in the corner for a 3. That's off balance. Rebound by the La Feria Lions. Off the dribble. Shot goes up. Contact. Whistle and a foul. Charge.
Raider ball.
Now, teams that we will not see in this gym today: Hidalgo, PSJA Memorial. Memorial, another tough team in this tournament, my friends. They were 9-1 last I looked. Minute 7 left here, or check that, 7:05 left. Lions have the ball after the turnover. From the free throw, that won't go. Rebound by the Raiders. Raiders in control, bring it front side. Slow the pace with a 14-point lead. Lerma hands it off to Cantu. Cantu between the circles, back to Lerma. Spins it out to Puente. Puente over to Noriega. There's a 3. That won't go. Long rebound. Whistle blows on that with 6:24 to go in the game. Raiders will check in a couple more substitutes, make it 3 new players coming in the game. Ramon Salinas, Matthew Cantu, and Dante Galvan checking in. .6:24 remaining. La Feria Lions with the ball. Abraham Nunez will bring it up. Nunez off the dribble, took it into traffic, turned it over on a steal. Here come the Raiders. That ball's loose, and back they come on the other side. Shot by the Lions goes up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, touched last by La Feria. This one was close in the first quarter. The Lions stuck around. In the second quarter, they saw the lead balloon a little bit, but then the third quarter, North extended the lead. Currently 14.
Number 10, Dante Galvan.
6 minutes to go. At the line, Dante Galvan. Made it. How much time do we have between games? Well, not time enough to get 2 rosters and eat 1 slice of pizza. Had we set our table up down low, we might have been in a lot better shape, but we would have had a terrible view of this action. Free throw good by Galvan. Under 6 to go. Lions with the ball down 17. That ball is nearly stolen. Still loose, picked up by the Lions. On the attack. Big step and then a foul called. Stops play. Be sure you share the links. Like us on the broadcast if you're watching on the Facebook. Follow us as well. Trying to get more followers on the page. I said the other day that the people following our page, if they just got 3 people each of their friends to follow our page, we'd be all right by the end of this week. 5:49 to go. Pass deflected, stolen by the Raiders. Raiders have it in the front court with 5:43 left. Lerma has it. That pass deflected, nearly stolen. Raiders control it. Outside to Salinas. Salinas hands it off. Spin move by Galvan. Nothing there. Good defense that time by Trevino, but then the foul called on Trevino. $5:32 to go. So long to Kevin Naro, heading back downstairs. My newspaper buddy over here covering for the Valley Morning Star. Working early. Usually he's getting up about this time to start his day. Over on this side of the world, covering the Harlingen Cardinals earlier. He'll have the South game next. Watch for his write-ups tomorrow. See Ruben down there with Channel 5, also working hard. I remember those days, holding that camera, getting ready to run some highlights back across the Rio Grande Valley. Get set for a sportscast. Free throw up and in, made. Ramon Salinas with the bucket. Salinas now in the game that's his first point. Misses that. Rebound for the Feria Lions. 5:21 to go. Lions are fouled as they cross the midcourt stripe. Next game is scheduled to tip off at 4 o'clock. That means they'll put about 6 minutes on the clock between games. Well, check that. I'm sorry. Next game scheduled to tip off at 1 o'clock. I'm looking at my scorekeeping computer, which is obviously the clock's wrong. According to it, it's 3:39. That's not right. Lions with the ball. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Shot blocked out of there. Block shot by Fernie Salazar. Here come the Raiders on the run. Layup good. Salinas with the bucket. 4:51 remaining here in this game. Raiders now up 20. It's a 6-2 run here in the fourth quarter. Jumper by the Lions, up and in, made by Darius Hernandez. 4:37 left. Layup missed by the Raiders. Rebound by Garcia. Here come the Lions. Garcia back tapped and stolen by Beltran. PSJA North with the ball. In the front court. Slowed the pace with 4:18 to go here in this game. What time is it anyway? 12:40. Three-pointer on the way. No good. They try to start these games right on time, so that's how they adjust the time between games. We need one of those 40-minute games. It gives us a nice 30-minute break in between games. Lion basketball with 4 minutes to go. Top of the key on the dribble. Back outside. Jumper up, no good. Rebound. Offensive board for the Lions and foul call. If you're watching us on social media, send a shout out where you're watching from. It's kind of fun to see sometimes out of state, out of country, when viewers are watching our games. 50-32 your score here. PSJA North with the lead. Shot goes up and in, made by Hernandez. Second one coming up. That's good. Raiders with the ball and the big lead. That ball nearly stolen. It goes out of bounds. Touched last by the Lions. Earlier games, La Jolla beat PSJA Southwest 46-38. Harlingen all over PSJA High. And this is our third game of the day. At Harlingen score 94-37.
Shooting two for the Raiders, number 20, Raymond Salinas.
Raymond Salinas back to the free throw line. For the Raiders. Substitutions checking in as it's a 1-and-1 opportunity. So 2 players off the bench for the Lions of La Feria. Back in the game, Manny Solis. Solis has the team lead in scoring with 11 points for the Lions. Free throw time for Salinas. Good. Another one coming up. Hey, the Harlingen South film crew made it up here. Next one, Salinas is good. Ball goes out of bounds. 3:19 to go here in this ball game. At the Border Olympics. Left at halftime and ate the rib cage barbecue. That sounds good. Lion ball, 3:16 to go. They're down 18. Raiders appear to be on their way to 1-0 in pool play. Again, New Way Christian is the other team that's in this pool. And they'll take the court. We'll see them at 5:30 against PSJA North. And then they'll play their other pool game. Well, they've already played against La Feria. No, that'd be at 2:30. 52-34 the score. Timeout on the floor. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here after the timeout. This is PSJA North Raiders taking on the La Feria Lions. This is RealSportsLive.com, and thanks for joining us for the broadcast here. After the timeout, another whistle blows, and the ball goes out of bounds, but a jump ball is going to be called. Stopping play with 3:02 to go. And they'll give the ball to the La Feria Lions. Harlingen South coming up next. We'll take a slight break, and with every whistle, that break gets shorter and shorter between this game and our next. 2:55 to go. I've only got one roster I got to secure for the next broadcast. I think I'll be okay. Raiders with the ball, work it outside. Salinas has it on the dribble. Takes it, spins it over, shot by Perez is in. Three-pointer by Justin Perez, his first points of the game. James Morrow says, hey, thanks for covering the Lions. Miss you on the tube. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed every second I was on there. Steal by the La Feria Lions with 2:20 to go. Lions then promptly turn it right back over. PSJA North Raiders back on the offensive end. 2:10 left in this game. The Raiders have the ball. 2:07 remaining. A lot of contact on that. There's a charge. Salinas took it too far. Landon Jennings says it's tough on these kids in the early morning. Oh, that was reminiscent in the 8:30 game. Tomorrow's the tough one when you start playing those 8:30 games after playing 2 games today. Those are the roughest in these tournaments. The roughest yet will be on day 3. There's a three-pointer. Again up and in. Justin Perez. Minute 49 left in the game. A steal by the Raiders. Raiders throw it away. Looking at the bracket, again, I think the 2 toughest games to get up for and to be ready to play for, the way these brackets are set up last week, this week, and most all of these tournaments. That's the day 3 when you're in the winner's bracket and you've made it to the semifinals. One of those games is at 8 o'clock, the other's at 9:30. That's the one that's the toughest for coaches to gear their players up for, especially when you're coming across town, let's say last week, Los Fresnos, having to come across to Hidalgo. In this case, if Harlingen or Harlingen South were to make it into the championship semifinals, they would be scheduled for an 8 or a 9:30 game. Or you've got teams from San Antonio or Laredo that are staying overnight in motel stays, having to get up already on the road and then get up for that 8 and 9:30 game. Yeah, it makes a difference. At the free throw line for the Lions, Abraham Nunez. Nunez misses on that. Rebound comes down. Lions secure that. Trevino got that board, puts it on the air. No good. Rebound by Beltran. Outlet pass for the Raiders of PSJA North with 1:33 to go. In the corner, here's another 3 by Perez. This one won't go. Rebound by the Lions. Vento has it in the backcourt. 1:21 left. To Nunez across the court. To Conde. Makes the move. Missed the shot. Rebound. Raiders. Outlet pass for the PSJA North Raiders for a layup. Good. Dante Galvan leads the team in scoring. He's got 23. And now it's a much bigger lead than what this game was as far as the closeness that we had in the first quarter. 50 seconds left. Another 3. That's good.
Number 23,
Justin Perez has 9. All 9 coming here in the fourth quarter. There's a turnover by the Lions. Stops the clock with 39 seconds to go. Again, it's going to be an immediate sign-off after this. My wife's got to get down these bleachers. I'll hold my breath. I couldn't even make it up with a plate of food. Inbound play for the Raiders. 63-34, they lead. Galvan will dribble it out near the midcourt stripe. Got a screen. Bounce pass in the corner, back outside. Cantu has it, Matthew Cantu. 27 seconds left. Cantu off the dribble, hangs in the air. Shot it, missed it. Rebound by the Lions of La Feria. Layup. No good. Top 2 teams advance out of bracket or out of pool play. There's 8 pools. So 16 teams will advance into bracket play tomorrow. We'll have all the 1/2 of the bracket on our side. Free throw good. Next one coming up. Ten seconds left in this ball game. Raiders on the drive. Galvan got fouled. Stops the clock with 7 seconds to go. Appreciate everyone watching these games here on RealSportsLive.com. Making a lot of progress forward. We'll eclipse our 100th broadcast, live sports, sometime today. And for anyone that's ever been in broadcasting, you rack up 100 games in the length of time we've put that together. That's quite an achievement. 6 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Lions with the ball. Into the front court. 2 seconds. Layup, no good. Game over. PSJA North Raiders. It wasn't easy early. They made it look easy late and win this one by 30. 65-35. They win this. Dante Galvan leads all scorers in the ball game. He finished with 25. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Go back and watch the archive, and also slip over and watch that game going on in McAllen at McAllen Row. Until next time, Harlingen South coming up a little bit later on. I'm Joe Bowling. So long for just a bit.